Hey guys, Trevor with Shadow System, Technical Tuesday. We're looking at ammunition in our ammo cabinet outside of our range. We got a couple ammo cabinets we'll go through really quick. I'm just going to talk about what we're using to test, what works well, maybe what doesn't work as well, and that could help you in your ammo selection. So first, the top shelf stuff. The top shelf stuff here is the good stuff, just like at the bar. So we have Winchester 147. This is the ammunition that we see law enforcement using a lot recently. It's their 147 Ranger. It's the one that looks like your kid got their Lego stuck in the end of the hollow point. Anyway, pretty cool looking projectile, pretty wicked performance from what I understand, and it is a very popular selection. Obviously the Federal stuff as well. This is a HydroShock, a little bit of an older design. The HST is loaded very similarly, so we shoot a lot of Federal HST. The Hornady Critical Duty is probably the other one that's really popular. Critical Duty and Critical Defense, we see that a lot. There's some smaller brands of ammunition. Double Tap is up here. We have some Underwood up here. Underwood's great. We have a great partnership with them. Awesome part of our industry. Somebody just dropped a slide. Anyway, so this is the top shelf stuff. SIG stuff, whatever. We shoot that for law enforcement. We tend to test law enforcement agency guns with the ammo they actually shoot. We'll shoot some rounds of that particular ammo through just to make sure. I don't think anybody else in the industry does that. We do that as a little bit more for our law enforcement customers. The next shelf down is the stuff that we like, or it's at least some of it. We shoot a lot of 147 Fiocchi. We shoot a lot of Winchester, not so much the 115, more the NATO stuff up here. So the Winchester NATO is probably a majority of the test ammo that we shoot right now. Like I've said in other videos, NATO ammo is loaded to a specific standard. You know what you're getting. It's hot, full power 9mm. It's going to make most guns run better. So we shoot a lot of that. And then the last down here is sort of the remnants of some 115 and other category. This would be the stuff that we see a little more variation in the loading. So I get, not to call out any particular brand. Obviously, I think everybody's doing the best that they can. But Aguila tends to be more problematic from our experience. It is loaded really light. Interestingly, the Federal 115 bulk pack, I have no explanation for this, but it's loaded lighter than the Federal 50 round boxes of the same stuff. At least that's been the experience we've had in recent lots. So that's kind of down here. This is sort of the section we go to when we want to stress test the system a little bit. But like I said, most of what we shoot is just good old-fashioned NATO ammo. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Full power ammunition is going to be really helpful if technique is not perfect, if firing position is not perfect, if you're shooting one-handed. Full power ammunition always has a better chance of fully running the slide and making the gun perform the best. So I would try as much as possible to run your gun, even when you're shooting range ammo and stuff. Try to get 124, 147 if you can. 115 is good too. Don't get me wrong, we shoot a lot of 115. Just be aware there's going to be a little more variation from company to company and even sometimes lot to lot. All right? I hope that was helpful. We have lots of experience with lots of different brands of ammo. So if you have questions, please let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.